This game has a list of weapons that probably only 2 people use and only one knows it exists. So my mission today is to use these weapons to prove that this game doesn't have any bad weapons and it's all just a skill issue. I'll be going from odd weapons that make sense to the more obscure and unique ideas this game has. Starting with... This weapon is made after the Remington Derringer. That was the sharpest Derringer, but production stopped before 1896. The Remington was produced till 1935, and the model looks the closest to it in the game. This weapon is weird because it uses unique ammo that no other weapon uses in this game. It's mostly known for being the weakest pistol in the game. My goal was to get headshot kills, because otherwise this does piss poor damage. I've set myself to get 10 headshot kills in total before moving to the next weapon. I started solo and got 5 kills, before my buddies decided to join and were intrigued by this weapon, because of the low pick rate this weapon, or rather as Hunt labels it, a tool has. So me, Jacob and Michael 1-3 decided to go ham.
Ja postrzelał.
Dostał hit na rekord. Mrtwi!
Ja takie. Idziemy się. Tak retardowali.
Wow. Jest tam za dziurą.
On ma dualki.
Bieži tam dozadu, běží tam jak přijde.
Mrtva.
That's it, boys. That's it. Quad Derringer for the win!
I've had a lot of people requesting that I prestige with this weapon only, and don't worry, I am considering it. This was a test run so I can prepare for it. Maybe. Who knows? Stay tuned and subscribe. The LEMAT family is weird to say the least. It's a revolver with a shotgun barrel in the middle, allowing for some amazing plays when you get into sticky situations.
Dvakrát hit.
The game has a high power variant called the Haymaker, which is what I will be showing off today. I could talk about the ammo type because this uses flint balls instead of actual bullets in real life, but the other fancy thing is how you load this revolver.
Full LEMAT loadout, good
Yeah,
question.
break action shotgun barrel, but in reality you have to load it like a musket. It's a cool thing what they did with it. Another odd thing about this weapon is how popular it is within the game, because of another variant, the carbine one. It's the same revolver, just made it in a stronger and more stable version, which is a great budget weapon for anyone wanting to cover both long and short range without breaking the bank.
Tam ale běží.
Revolvers are pretty interesting. They always have a cylinder, but I always wondered how big can the cylinder get? The next one was thinking outside of the box. The conversion is also known as a lesser uppercut, a name I have just created and given to this weapon. But there is a chain variant. It's nothing interesting, it's just a revolver with 18 rounds that you can pair with the trait fanning, which allows you to shoot any revolver fast. It looks badass, but the accuracy is really low. This weapon was probably inspired by the American Jocelyn revolver, mixed with the real-life counterpart called 1872. Though this is the first weapon that you have to unlock by playing the original, unmodified weapon, which the next weapons will also require moving forward. It usually takes 2 kills to unlock, so... I made quick work of that. For this gun's challenge, or rather restriction, is to play fanning only or dual wield. Yeah, it's going to be chaotic. There isn't much else to say, it's just a revolver with a chain magazine. Before we continue, I have a couple weapons I wanted to give the spotlight to, as I find them to be pretty fun and they were a contender, but they are too normal. The Dolge 96 or Mauser 96 as the weapon it is modeled after. This was manufactured in 1896, which is when this game takes place too. So it's interesting seeing random bounty hunters carry a new weapon so early. It's also strong and uses very special ammo. The Choconu. I didn't want to play it because prestiging with it once was enough for my mental health. Oh yeah, and also penny shot DERRINGER is a thing, right? And also the Mosin with extended magazine. I thought drum mags were a prototype and didn't exist, but they did exist after some research. Speaking of something that didn't exist, the bomb lance is a unique weapon. It's basically an oversized harpoon launcher with a blade at the end, so it allows you to fight up close and from a range. I tried to look up any real life references to this weapon. Whilst there aren't any direct ones, it looks really close to the saw spear from Bloodborne. To unlock it, you first have to play the bomb launcher, which is just as unique to the bomb lance, though the bomb launcher is just a shittier version of the bomb lance. They both shoot a harpoon that explodes, or you can just buy normal harpoons. Speaking of different ammo types, my challenge was to get 3 kills with each ammo type, starting off with explosive arrows. The first ones are deadly, but what about just a harpoon? These are actually really strong, but what if I had just become the most annoying person?
Dynamite!
How about we just turn it into a shotgun? Now, before you ask, these Dragon Breath shots don't deal any real damage and just burn your health away, so it would be a waste of time. Anyway, here's me killing someone with Dragon Breath. Thankfully, this weapon is just fiction. Speaking of fiction, at first I had a feeling that this wasn't a real modification, that the developers just came up with this. But it is inspired by the Hearthstone Quick Magazine loader. What I like the most about it is the reload animation. It's a small thing, but it's fun. To play the Ironside, I first have to unlock it, and there's only a chance I unlock it out of all these modifications. So I just did what any reasonable person with close to no money would do. I spent Bounty Clash. For my new viewers, Bounty Clash is just an action-packed mode of Hunt Showdown for people who want more action and less bounty hunting. But if you manage to ignore the fact that you have a microwave blocking 20% of your screen, this weapon is really strong. What is so odd about this? Well, it's the history. The magazine loader was created to try and fight the rising manufacturing of magazine-fed weapons, and so they came up with this. Though this wasn't adapted, it's still cool to see they have added this to the game. And also yes, new event drop. One thing that I think is missing with this weapon is that I cannot pair it with the levering perk. The perk allows you to spam any lever action weapon really fast, since this weapon is turned into a lever action. But, oh well. And since we are talking about strong weapons and having most of your screen obscured by a weapon, let's check out these $1,000 brothers. I'm giving these two a spotlight because they are the most expensive weapons in the game, and they both hit like a truck. The automat is perfect for close quarters because it shoots in bursts, or full auto. It takes 2 bullets to kill someone with this weapon, and it's pretty scary to hear it. It's a heavily modified Mosin, but it's most likely inspired by the Ross rival conversion. But it still is a unique weapon made by the Hunt team. But what about its brother? The Nitro Express is just an elephant hunting rifle. The name Nitro Express is actually the name of the bullet it shoots. They hit like a bitch and one-shots most of your enemies close to medium range. And when you have shredder ammo, it just leaves a gaping hole in them. And they also cause heavy bleeding, so if the bullet won't kill them, their immune system will. Though, there is a cheaper alternative, the rifle shotgun with slugs. But despite both of these weapons being so expensive and labeled as strong, they have a huge downside. The automat has a really high recoil for most players, and the recoil is also random, so it's only viable for close quarters. And the Nitro, despite being so strong, you are stuck with the aperture sight, which for most players is one of the worst sights in the game, mostly because of the blur and a really small window. And no, you cannot put these down. But all good things must come to an end, and I have to bring up the worst, the oddest, the weirdest weapon I have ever laid my eyes and hands upon. Well, not really, but I really don't want to play it, so I will instead ask you, what do you think is the weirdest weapon in Hunt Showdown? Leave a comment. I read all of them and reply to most. Anyway, let's get over with this. It's a uniquely modified VETTERLI, and I have a passionate hatred towards this weapon. Why exactly? Because it's strong. Too strong.
Zorama.
Jaj.
It's a two-shot weapon, which is most of your weapons. The problem here is that it shoots fast. And when I die to it, it just tilts me. Like, I never get mad. But this weapon is just cursed.
Dali jeden.
I hope this weapon has a malfunction mechanic. I hope this weapon has a malfunction mechanic that makes it explode and kills you on the spot. Yeah, that's about it. Cyclone sucks. Subscribe.